Hello, Dr. Todd Janak here from Mount Dora Family Chiropractic. In this short video, if you've been watching the other ones, this is kind of focused on migraines. And in this one, we want to talk about what can you be doing at home, specifically what natural things can you be doing at home to help relieve or prevent migraine onset, okay? So again, we just have a big heart for folks suffering with migraines. It can be very debilitating and a severe disruption to your life and lifestyle. So what are some things you can do? Number one is relaxation techniques, such as box breathing, yoga, maybe going for a nice long walk at the end of the day when it's not too hot out. Really anything that's going to increase or improve your overall well-being, okay? So some common sense applies there. But I really like the box breathing. So there's different variations of it, but the one I like that everyone can do is 4-4-4. So you're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. And you can do as many reps of that as you want as long as you don't feel lightheaded, but if you do it properly, you shouldn't, right? I recommend doing 5 or 6 rounds of that. You can do it morning, noon, and night just to help calm your system. That box breathing actually helps to activate what's called your vagus nerve, which is part of your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you calm and rest, okay? So that's where you want to be. Obviously, yoga is a great exercise. It's also really complementary to chiropractic care. It's great for your spine if done properly. Just don't overdo it. And you'll also get some wonderful breathing and circulation with that exercise as well. And all the other things kind of speak for themselves. Anything that's going to increase your overall well-being. All right. Number 2 here is hot and cold compresses. So you may have to experiment a little bit. Some people, the cold pack does great. Some people, the cold pack is provocative or they don't like it. And they prefer the heat. And you can also do both. Sometimes it's alternating, okay? When people have an acute injury or a flare-up in their spine somewhere, I'll often advocate that they start with cold, 15 minutes or so, and then end with, start with heat and then end with cold, okay? But you might have to find out what works for you. Sometimes even just a hot soak or Epsom salts, anything again to help get you relaxed and increase overall well-being. This is a big one, adequate rest and sleep. We live in a go society, so people are often sleep deprived, or even if they're sleeping long enough, they're not getting quality sleep. The sleep's broken and disrupted. So that's a whole conversation in itself, making sure you get quality sleep. But some simple ones are, you need to have a routine. Try to go to bed at the same time within an hour. So if your bedtime's 10, you wanna go to bed between 9 and 11, hour on either side, every night. And when you wake up, you want to do the same thing. So if you normally wake up at 6, you want to go between 5 and 7. So your body gets into that sleep rhythm, affects your circadian rhythm, hormone production, etc. You're going to get better sleep. Also, you want to have a very quiet and dark room, okay? Quiet and dark, you don't have lights on and things like that. And really important, that's that asterisk right there, is electronic detox. 30 minutes before you go to bed. What does that mean? No TV, no iPad or phones in bed because they emit blue light, and that actually signals your pituitary gland to stop producing melatonin, which is your sleep hormone. Okay, so get off of all electronics and technology. I recommend maybe just a little light reading before you go to bed, something that calms you, something that inspires you, prayer, meditation, read the Bible, whatever that is for you that helps so you get in that really good state to go to sleep, okay? Next one here is water. Make sure you're staying well hydrated. Again, somewhere around 60 to 70% of Americans are dehydrated. They don't drink enough water. So that's an easy solution. A good rule is half your body weight in ounces. If you're not sure how to calculate that or don't want to keep track of it, 8 to 12 glasses of water a day, good glasses of water. All right, obviously if you're outside sweating and working out and things like that, you're going to need more. Magnesium supplements. Just make sure with your doctor that there's not going to be any issue there, but generally magnesium is a very benign supplement. It's inexpensive. You can pick it up at your local health food or vitamin shop. I recommend magnesium glycinate. Okay, it's easy on the digestive system and so on, but that can also help calm your nerves down, relax your muscles and so on. And then there's essential oils. Okay, most popular for headaches and migraines would be your lavender, peppermint, or eucalyptus. So with those, again, you want to trial and error and see which ones you like. You probably know yourself pretty well. Like you might say, well, I hate eucalyptus. Well, don't get that one. Go with lavender or peppermint, okay? And you want to dilute it and just use a little bit and just on the sides of your temple. Start light, all right? But obviously you can do any of these or all of them. And if you've been doing these and you've been everywhere and you're still suffering with migraines, we might need to have a look. You may have a biostructural cause. Obviously these things aren't getting to the root cause of it. If you're curious as to how we may be able to help, again, watch some more of our videos, explore our website, but we also offer complimentary consults and preliminary exams. That way we can find out if you're a good candidate for care. We can go from there, and there's no cost for you to do that. So we'd love to hear from you if you need help. Thanks for tuning in, and have a blessed day.